Hello everyone, can you guys hear me just fine? Because the stream is about to begin. Alright, nice to hear you guys hear me. Seeing a lot of familiar faces. Hey Shaz, hey Cindy, hey Elvis, Piotr, Piefoot, Cloud. Nice of everyone to join. So tonight we're gonna be roasting advanced players. Critiquing. And advanced is a very weird category for me. Because a lot of the time I find that like advanced players, they kind of go too heavy on focusing on execution. And they can kind of like drop their flow for the sake of execution. Koivo, that is a lie. My hair does not look nice. I've been struggling. I tried to part it half, like right down the middle, but one half would be like a lot more puffy than the other. Hey, nice to see you. Let's see. Hey, Vendors, what's up? Hey, Cruz. So yeah, let me check the scene. Cryocore. Okay, I'm gonna put on my headphones now, so no more puffy hair. And okay, I'm in this corner here. I think this is this a good corner? I never know which corner I should be on. Oh, smoking doesn't call. Oh, in class. All right. Oh yeah. For the American people here, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all have a lot of blessings this year to be thankful for, and if not, better luck next year. I hope everyone has reason to celebrate. For those not from the US, well, you don't need to be thankful for anything, so you can just stay our little bratty selves. Okay, where's my mouse? Okay, my mouse is here, and let us begin. Advanced. Okay, some simple patterns. I don't like how he dropped the first enemy, but he's recovered fine. Okay. So I'm gonna be a lot more strict this time around. I also don't like how he changed the attacks and like kind of dropped one to go after the other. Like the judgment cuts, not judgment cuts, the air stinger jump cancels into air stingers is cool movement. It looks dynamic, so I do appreciate that. Here once again, like drop the execution. A little pause there. Yeah, overall, I feel like this fight felt a little bit too choppy from Slavi here. I feel like there should be a little bit more flow between the fights, even like if you don't attempt some very difficult attack. I thought that the flow was lacking, was jumping from enemy to enemy like too much without doing anything interesting with the one he dropped. Like the consistency was just not there. I feel. Make sure you don't get into Ruby yourself. Yeah, straight into the action. Yeah, the song is catchy. But yeah, let's see the second fight how it goes. Okay, I already don't like the choice of enemy. Just because there's not a lot of interesting stuff you can do. They're just a hitbox that sometimes dodges your attacks. So like you can do interesting things with them, but it really puts a lot of focus on your movement and how you navigate the enemies, especially if you alternate between fighting both of them. And you have to make it flow really well. That was a good finish. So that it was clear that he wasn't in the weapon he wanted to be. So like not super aware of where his weapon switching was. Again, I'm not a fan of the fight, so like this fight makes it really easy to nitpick because there's just so little to latch onto. Let's see how he does against Pyrobats. I think Pyrobats are kind of like the opposite of Nobodies, that they really force your air game to be interesting. Are these Pyrobats or Hellbats? I never know which one is which. Okay, this was better. Like even though like the enemy dropped to the ground, he managed to follow that up well, and the flow was good. Again, I don't agree. Okay, that was a really cool pattern. It looked really interesting. I was struggling with lock-on. Relatable, to be honest. It happens a lot of time. Okay, using Doppel just for damage boost. Not my favorite, but like nothing wrong with it. It's a very safe way to use it. Yeah, this one felt a little bit better, but it still had flaws. I don't think it bears repeating, but I don't like boss fights for freestyle events. I have done them in the past. I'm not saying like you should never do them, but you should be like treat less as a fight and more like as a choreographed event, and like really plan a lot of it. Like think of it kind of like an extended combo video where you kind of know what you want to do to solve each of the boss's fight attacks instead of purely reactive. I think that's the best way to make it work for an event. Otherwise, it just feels like you're attacking a hitbox. And unless you can do that in a really interesting way, it's kind of hard to do. Yeah, Rising Sun a bit too much, I do agree. Okay, yeah, thank you, Rita. Yeah, the player has a YouTube channel. Also, there's a running gag that they always get his name wrong because it has like some numbers in his name. They always get the numbers wrong and he gets pissed. So I think that's funny. I always tease him about it too, like he's my friend. So yeah, like here it was super important because he's going for the finish and Artemis flies away. I feel like this last few parts is just like pure frustration that he didn't get the finish he wanted. So like this is just raging, you know, like this is kind of sloppy. Not gonna lie. But yeah, very considerate for the special thanks. I'm there as well. So I'm being mean, but he's a really cool guy. I like him. I just want to provide feedback. Also, I did get some feedback that I was being too nice on these. So yeah, I am having a very good. Oh, Log, it's you. All right, let's roast you now. Let's see, Log. Nero and Virgil. I think I already have like a little bit of a problem. it's not really a problem. It's more something I want to kind of highlight. That let's go a little bit back. Okay, using Snatch and then exploding and using the Snatch again, like it's kind of interesting, but Snatch is such an overused crutch that like it can feel like kind of not super cool. I think it would work better if you weave that inside the middle of a combo instead of trying to start with that. Also, you didn't manage to live here because of super armor. And I don't like that you jump cancel and kept the attack going. I know that you were trying to left, but there I think a Snatch would be appropriate because you end up hitting the air a bit too much, and I think those should be kept to a minimum. This is personal taste, though. Like some people are less sensitive than I am about hitting the air. So yeah, just saying. Okay, this was a very a good follow-up. Okay, I like the taunting to keep the height. You drop there. But navigating the the camera there. I hate when this happens when you lock onto the projectiles. So yeah, I cannot take you points from that because it happens all the time with me. Okay, I like that you use the T because you saw the Antenora attacking from the side. It shows you good awareness. Because it's super easy to just focus on one enemy. Okay, a little arrow of execution there. I'm pretty sure you were trying to keep comboing the Baphomet. And the Scales armor is killing you. Okay, some caliber jump cancel. Like that was good. My problem is that you follow up your drops by air with air attacks, maybe like from reflex. Like that's something you could work on. But overall, like your navigation of the stage is good, and alternating between enemies is making the fight look dynamic. And you're not alternating like too often or without doing anything to them. So it doesn't feel tired. Like this is a good case of what I'm talking about. It made a lot of sense to change to the bat, since that nobody was not doing anything interesting at all. I like the caliber for movement there, instead of like just as an offensive option. And this finish here, yeah, this looked good. I think the only way it would look better, the finish, is if you use something with iframes to dodge the explosion. But yeah, like a really solid stage. I just think yeah, some moments of sloppiness could be worked on, but overall really good. Yeah, let's see how you do with Virgil. Okay, I like doing that. To parry the summon swords. I like that you're managing to land good attacks during Virgil's recovery, and not necessarily when he kind of lets you attack him. So that gains points for me. And I really like the taunt with the knuckle. And you not dropping here is also like looks really cool. You're making very good use of Virgil's hitbox there. During the time he's kind of vulnerable to be attacked. I kind of wish like if you, instead of jumping away from it, use something like Shuffle or a breakaway to escape the Judgment Cut end. I think that looks better. But personal taste, like nothing wrong with just running away. Yeah, like you're making really good use of the windows of opportunity against Virgil you have. I think the only thing that I would have you work better on would be like your defensive play against Virgil, because like a lot of it is just like jumping away from the hitboxes, which is like as near it's like the most obvious thing to do, but abusing some of his iframes like would make the fight look a little bit more interesting. Instead of like purely navigation. Then again, like just iframes I don't think looks too good, so a mix of both I think is preferred. Oh, here you dropped. So okay, going for the buster. I like this exchange here. Like your payline, like your movement with payline is really good. That I have to say. Like both in this boss fight and I think especially in this boss fight. The previous fight didn't have too much of that. All got hit there. I love the parries there. And then the finish with the buster. Yeah, the fight was solid. Okay, let's see Virgil now. Virgil, I have more authority to comment on. Okay, trying to fight the Pyrobat, I do agree. Oh, I see that you tried to lift the foot taunt. I like the idea, unfortunately it did not land. Okay, that was a good kill on the scissors. Oh, you got too greedy with the combo there. I don't understand why you don't have a lock on for like that bet there, because like your attacks were kind of messing the enemy, like, or hitting them very tangentially. I don't think that looked very good. I think lock on would make it more aesthetically pleasing. Oh, I would really like a drive or overdrive with a follow-up here instead of just a taunt, because I like the sequence you were doing there, but it felt too brief. If that makes any sense. Like the king is not an enemy like you have to be really respectful of. I think. Okay, I like the judgment cut here. But yeah, like overall that stage like did not feel like too great to me. There's a lot of improvement to be made. Okay, doing this dodges, the side dodges at the beginning of the battle is good if you do it once. If you do it more than once, I think it looks really tired. It gets a little bit too repetitive. So if you use more of your options, like even like side dodges or the post attack side dodges, I think those would look good. Or maybe even using air stinger to approach the enemy or something will look a little bit better. A little bit of a problem I have with Virgil in this fight is just that, like, he parries pretty much all of his moves are really good parries against Cavalier. Like it's very hard to like dodge on rate on the pairs. Oh, YouTube. Oh, YouTube is not liking this. Guts X. What is you? I'm not familiar with that player. Okay, let's try to go a little bit before. Is YouTube crapping the bed on us? I like not tricking. Okay, I really liked taunting here, and that the taunt broke the Cavalier's concentration. Oh, this is rough. Yeah, the God of War remix is fun. Mauricio, I would prefer to keep English here. I do understand Spanish, and I am fluent in Portuguese, but most of my audience speaks English only, so I would prefer to keep things in English here. Okay, like I said, like pretty much like everything parries, so like it's not something like with Nero that you have to really time your attacks. So like it's not as impressive in this fight. Like no slight against the player, but it's more about how the character works and interacts with this particular boss. I think one way to make this fight look a little bit more dynamic is instead of using parries and iframes, use positional dodging to fight against it. So like using rapid slash to go across the enemy so he cannot reach you. I do like that you're just walking there very calmly. Like, it feels very Virgil-like, and I really do appreciate when players make an effort to. Like, their gameplay seems like Virgil would fight instead of just pressing the most buttons they can with Virgil. So I think that would look very appropriate. Yeah, okay, like this dodge I really liked to go around the enemy. That's what I was talking about. So yeah, the ending of the fight was more impressive to me than the beginning, definitely. Am I lagging too much? Oh, okay. Glad to hear. Right, peak style. Right, so this is more in my area of expertise. Yeah, let's see some Dante here. Okay, starting with the raw release. It's a very difficult release to get, so props to him. Okay, this is a personal nitpick here. I hate Prop Shredder. I don't like the move at all, and the reason is that you start Prop and you lift the enemy way up, and you start Shredder, but the enemy still hasn't fallen down, so you keep shredding for a while, and then he lifted the enemy during his Shredder, so it was just like shredding the air. and I think that looks really ugly. I'm sorry, like this is a personal nitpick, not no slight against it, but I don't like the use of the what's it called, the round trips blades here, because like they're just being used to juggle and not setting up anything like super interesting. And immediately after they can mess you up because you're counting on them, but then they run out and mess with your timing, which is pretty much what happened here. So yeah, I don't like that move. Let's see how he deals here. I think this was a good opportunity to try to knock the spinning chaos out of its spinning. Okay, I like the sequence, but unfortunately, like the stage fucked up with the camera. Okay, the stinger, follow up with... Oh, overused the interceptors a bit there. You have to stop using interceptor a little bit before you might think you would. Okay, so let's go for some air combos here. I would have preferred if he had used something to stop the knockback, like forearms from DST or even an ebony and ivory shot, and then use the STT stinger to catch the enemy midair. Like it's not super complicated to do, and I think it would add a lot to aesthetic of the combo there. I really hate Thunderclap unless you're doing something really clever with it. I think it looks super slow. Okay, I really like jump canceling into a Sky Star away from the enemy and then following back with Redline. And the finish was good. I'm a sucker for backslide, everyone here knows it. I'm surprised that Dante didn't have more gravity there. Okay, a little bit of a problem I have with this combo is that it was just raising the enemy. Like, it was too vertical in my opinion. I would appreciate more lateral movement. Okay, like the start was good, unfortunately he dropped it. Okay, this was good, I like the catch there. Then again, like nobody is super boring enemy to fight. Like there's not a lot you can do, and like it's super early in the mission, so you don't have a lot of resources either. Like you don't have like your STT full, so you can do big damage to it. So you just kind of have to keep pummeling it, and I think nobody like works best as an enemy when you're not focusing on it, and it starts spewing out the eyeballs. Like that's where it's most dangerous and the most interesting combat. Like it's super frustrating, don't get me wrong, but it's like still a lot more interesting when you're just pummeling it on it and don't give it any opportunity to act. It's just like not an interesting enemy to fight, in my opinion. Yeah, the thing, Elvis, is that like I kind of don't like seeing a lot of, oh, they should have done this, should have done that, because I often do that with myself in hindsight, and like hindsight is like brings you a lot of advantages. At the time, like maybe through muscle memory or whatnot, like things are not as easy as they are in hindsight. Now let's see how he navigates. Okay, so he prioritized the Fury, and then started going straight for the scissors. I don't entirely disagree, but I think the fight is more interesting if you fight the Furies and have this. If you fight the Scissors and have the Fury in the background. Okay, I really like those Cavalier dashes, those red lines. Okay, canceling the Cerberus attack there with STT was clever. I really like that. Let's see, canceling red line. Okay, I like the red line cancel into a Sky Star away from the enemy. Unfortunately, like ended up dropping it. The enemy DT'd really soon. Like, I don't like the sequence. Prop Shredder into the Summon Swords, just to do like some Ebony and Ivory stuff. It feels like it's super weak for me. Okay, this conversely, I really like using Kalina and to left and then following as the rockets explode. You do a SDT stinger. Like this, I think looks really good. The start is a lot sooner, a lot like slow, but the it compensates for that. It's interesting. Really good air control there. Oh, it's so hard to navigate the 2-hour video. Like, I think you're just moving a little bit back and you move a lot back. Oh, well. Yeah, I think this is where the fight, the combat starts ramping up for me. Yeah, like this was really good air control with Ebony and Ivory. And great finish. I really appreciate this finish. Okay, this is the boss fight for King Cerberus. So, I said I don't like boss fights, but this player here, I remember, this boss fight was super clever. There's a lot of iframe usage, and a lot of raw release, and like the offense kept very varied. So I really do appreciate this boss fight. It's like one of the exceptions that I'm gonna make for that. Overall, I still think if you want a better shot at these tournaments, don't do it in boss fights. But this was interesting enough that a lot of players, including me, were talking that if he just submitted this boss fight and not the previous freestyle, then he would have a better shot, just because this boss fight was so good. He guardfly, it's not necessarily, it's not guardfly. You're just using raw release on all of the hits of the explosion. I don't remember, I haven't done that yet, so I don't necessarily know what the timing is. But that's something I should probably try to do. Because I usually just do a perfect raw guard instead of doing a release for the explosions. Yeah, especially like with the multiple releases here. That man in the red felt a little bit unnecessary, not gonna lie. Okay, some good navigation of the arena to evade that. My only issue with those really high trick ups is that like makes the camera a little bit wonky, makes it a little bit hard to follow where Cerberus is. But yeah, like super nitpicky. Yeah, this movement was really cool with the canceling SDT. So I think this is this is the best boss fight of the entire event. I'm gonna say from all divisions. This is really good. Yeah, what Nello has said. Also, hi Nello, how's it going? But okay, I think it's really interesting how he went from the iframes of the side dodge into a raw release. That's something I'm gonna have to try, even with other boss fights. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, Hussein, absolutely. Dante is unreal in this game. I really like how he used the Sky Star there for the iframes. Well, yeah, like this entry is super weird for me because I absolutely love this boss fight, but the rest of the freestyle was kind of inconsistent for me. The that fight with the soul, with that DT chaos, was by far the best outside of this fight, and the rest was kind of like inconsistent. Hey Alfred, hey John, how's it going? Okay, I really like doing this. It's very difficult to do to get the first timing right, but if you do get it, it looks very cool using welter dodge to get past all the icicles. Like it's super cool. Too much Sin Inferno usage? Yeah, like it does get a little bit too repetitive, but I think it's not as often. In absolute numbers, yes, but it's not too often that it bothers me. But that definitely falls into the nitpick category. Again, using the iframes there, like really good. So like this is the a boss fight that you like make a standalone video for, and like just publish that, and it's really impressive. Like make some clickbaity titles and get some views. Yeah, and like Dante gets so much more powerful once you have triple S, because even if you miss the jump cancel like he did here, he can just use the SDT zombie cancel. So you have such a huge safety net, and if you're in DT, you also have super armor, so even if you really fuck up, you still have some opportunity to fix everything. Okay, this is funny. Using Umbra to deal with the electric balls. But yeah, this was the highlight boss fight of the entire event. Really good. So just gotta work on getting more consistent during regular freestyle. Alright, Vendris, thanks to roast you. Okay, I like the navigation with jump cancelling and then doing caliber. Okay, like drop there, but like then again, like super easy to drop in for. Like your navigation of this stage was really impressive for me. Oh, I wish that hit, but yeah, good recovery, good recovery. Okay, this was really cool. Using the corners to your advantage to like prevent the knockback. Okay, reversing. Okay, that was good. Unfortunately, like it kind of led to nowhere. If you managed to follow that up with something, I think it would look even better. No, don't worry, Vandres. This is all constructive criticism here. Here I actually would like you to like just forget about this enemy here and go for the enemy like right beneath you, because like it was such a good segue to switch targets. Oh, it's what you do immediately after. My bad. So yeah, forget my last criticism. You did fine. Okay, I think that going back to this platform and like doing streak away and then going back to the platform, I don't know. Like I don't know if it was intended, but for me, it looks a little bit awkward. Like you're not doing anything; you're just spinning your wheels. Like if there was like an enemy or two that you were doing this with in the on top, I think that would look a lot more interesting. Like this is more of an aesthetic choice, aesthetic point that I'm making than anything else. Um, this is like opinion based, not necessarily objective. Oh, if you managed to do the streak outside in the very first one, it would have looked a lot better, in my opinion. Yeah, man. Like, I'm sorry. It's just like I said, it's opinion based. I tend to dislike a lot of like movement for movement's sake. I like. No, the mouse cursor is mine. Nella, don't worry. I tend to dislike movement for movement's sake. I think movement looks best if you're trying to reposition yourself or reposition your enemy in a way that like makes sense. Instead of like just looking like you're spinning your wheels. Like this is a me thing. But like this, I really like this finish. Using the grab to set up an EX shuffle. I think it looks really good. Okay, I really like changing the enemies for another caliber. Okay, this looked really good. Yeah, like this clip is that like everything I want from Nero Freestyle. Yeah, like this was very short, but I think like this is everything I want from Nero Freestyle. Like you had great movement, great enemy swapping, and everything felt very purposeful. So yeah, I really appreciate this one. Nothing to take out of this. The caliber usage was very good. Oh, I wish you managed to follow those summoners up. Okay, that was good. Oh, I wish so much that had killed. It would have been like such a good kill. Like that was so unfortunate. Oh, got it there. Let's see how you recover. Okay, that was cool. Oh, that was really cool. Oh, I wish the other enemies didn't get in the way. Yeah, like your caliber usage, like it's really good. I really like this pattern that you jump cancel into a backflip and then follow that up. I think that looks super clean. Oh, actually, I think you should use this move more, especially like when there are a lot of enemies clustered up, like in that previous in the room with the platform. I think when they cluster up, I think it looks really good when you use it. This. I don't know how I feel about this finish because like immediately when I see a Showtime whipping, I'm like, oh no! But then you finish with the summon sword, so it leaves me conflicted. Not as light against the finish, just like that in my mind here. Wait, I think I missed who this player was. But yeah, like a really solid entry, Vandries. It had its highs and lows. But like definitely like really solid. I can't say much more about Fornero because I'm not super well versed in the character. But it was like it was really solid. And like all my feedback is like purely on aesthetics. So, like I cannot judge your technical play. Just saying that like it was really good. I really like this editing. This editing was, looked really nice. No, fuck off, Andres. Okay, let's see the deprived. Okay, I like the dodge. Okay, I really like... yeah, like this is such a good fight versus Antinora's. And like it's actually something I'm gonna have to take from because I haven't practiced a lot of Antinora, and I always struggles versus them to make anything interesting. So it's definitely something I'm stealing. Like he's using a lot of like predetermined like full combos, but I don't think that's a slight. Like the flow is really good. It's really such a well-paced fight. And I love the backslide finish as always. I'm a sucker for those. My problem is like there's a Fury right after this to ruin the pace of the fight. Because like Furies just do that. Like I almost would have preferred him to just go into STT and Demolition. Just because like of how much I hate like Fury in freestyle videos. Like he's doing like very competitive with this Fury. Like no slight against the player. And like he's using like very defense and offense, and going for positional dodges as well as iframes. I don't agree with the stunt. I think the pacing was already slowed down by the Fury just existing. I don't think you need to slow the fight down even more. But the real impact was a nice finish. You should have let that play out and not cut. I think it would look like way better with the kill cam. This is an editing thing. Oh, too bad that the prep doesn't have socials at all. Yeah, Nella. Is he guard flying? Not quite. Ray doesn't really like hitting enemies on the ground. Alright, let's see. Okay, starting with the eco style bit, a lot of fun. Okay, I like how he used the ecstasy just to carry him a little bit further with inertia. Okay, that was really good. I love his ecstasy usage. And he recovered so well from the drop as well. Like you could barely notice it was a drop. And he avoided the bat attack really cleanly as well. I like his use of the double jump, sideways double jump. That's actually something I'm looking to incorporate more into my freestyle. This was a really good kill, really clean. Okay, he went to the verge of being repetitive, but not quite. So I do appreciate it. Like his pacing is really good, and I really appreciate that. Like he's using a lot of the grounded attacks, and it's just to contribute to the pacing of the fight, and giving room to use his defensive options. So it's like advance is like not just air combos. There's a lot of that should go into the pacing of the fight. Okay, that sequence looked really clean. I liked it. I'm really liking like this ground juggles, and such a clean finish. I really like this freestyle. Really good. This editing looks like really fun. I think he's using the camera mode, the photo mode. Oh, okay, that's really fun using the Judaka attack. Okay, I like knocking. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty cool. Such a cool use of round trip. Yeah, really good fight so far. Let's see how he deals with the Judaka. Using iframes. Okay, that's the guard flying mod there. Okay, really solid fight. This entry is so good, so good. Yeah, the modded ground spike, but I'm pretty sure that it still has the original hitbox at least at first, and then adds another hitbox. But I'm pretty sure it would have worked with only the first hitbox. Oh, I remember this one. This is the down point of the entry, and not because of his play, it's just everything looks so dark and so hard to see. Yeah, I was like this entry is like really solid. Except this part because purely because of aesthetics, it's so hard to see anything. Like the banners are there, and like I can see what he's doing, but it's so hard to see the enemies. But yeah, his ground play is still like pretty solid. I really like when he catches with the first hit of combo B, Cerberus combo B, which is the Swordmaster combo. No, I think that's combo C. But yeah, the Cerberus with the pole. Okay, that was a good air control for Yes, John, eventually. I don't have any plans, like, concrete plans to do that right now, but I want to do that in the future. Yeah, like, I wouldn't mind like a lighting change, but this is just so dark and so hard to see, you know? With regards to Elite, I don't necessarily like. There's a lot of there's this mod for the Judaka, and he used guard fly like once or twice, but I don't think like it's so modded that it makes it completely unrecognizable from the vanilla gameplay. It's not nearly as severe as like DBS Nero, for instance, that completely changes your patterns. So yeah, if you were to be a stickler for the rules, sure, but I don't think this kind of betrays the spirit of it all. Although I do think that this player is a little bit too good for advanced. I think they would be comfortable in expert. Oh yeah, he was using the infinite ignition. The thing is, like, about the infinite ignition, I didn't realize it too much because he was using the jabs, the jab attacks, and the Swordmaster move. So like, I was kind of assuming that was igniting. It wasn't like too instantaneous for me. Yeah, I think it was legit released. I think this is the end of their entry. But yeah, like really solid. I think it could be argued that this player should be an expert or like elite if you really don't think those mods should be in advanced. But like super solid. I think this is expert level play. Really, really, really good. The only nitpick I have is like about the presentation that this last fight was so dark. But other than that, this was a phenomenal entry. Okay, kill the critic. Again, like I don't agree with starting with a boss fight, and I'm gonna keep hammering on this note. If you do a boss fight, you have to like really make your defense and offense interesting to make it worth adding to a freestyle event. That's how. Let's do this. Replacement. Yeah, here, I really don't like how he used the man in the red. I think it adds too much visual pollution and doesn't contribute too much. Yeah, like there's obviously a vibe of like never touching the ground. But then again, like I don't think there's like anything interesting enough to kind of justify. Like there's the no touching the ground angle so far, and while I do see the appeal to some, it's just not for me. Like in the background goes Burr. Once again, like Men in the Red, like super visually distracting, and the audio to it as well is kind of distracting. I'm using some animations to stay in the air. So yeah, like, well, I do appreciate what he was trying to do. I think, I don't think like that's terribly interesting to watch. Yeah, pull versatility, exactly. Right, let's see what he does with Virgil. Okay, that was a good catch. Let's see what he does with it. Okay, this is a pet peeve of mine. Using the summon swords to juggle the enemy and using like more than once in a row. Like when you tap the summon sword repeatedly, I think that looks really ugly. Okay, that was a good judgment cut. And I do like the finish here. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, this fight. He really uses movement options really well here to both close the gap and avoid the attacks. So it started really interesting. Using movement to dodge the attack. Okay, so far this boss fight is really promising. Oh, he managed to knock the enemy out up. This was like I don't like using doppel like that when like you're just like kind of mashing because visually it kind of pollutes the screen a little bit too much for my taste. I prefer using doppel like in a very like in and out of doppel way to make like it really precise. Otherwise, like there's too much on the screen. Oh yeah, no, like his punches can be really frustrating. But yeah, like this fight I think is so much more interesting than the Goliath fight that he did. Even though there's no like challenge there involved. I kind of wish he was still using his movement options to close the gap after Cavalier teleports. Okay, this was a really good trick down. I do appreciate it. And breaking the guard. Okay, he tried to do the perfect judgment cuts in a roll. And he, like, just using here him as a jump box, jump cancel hitbox. And like some people complained, I remember at the live stream, using a finisher to kill here. But I think using the finisher to kill while using the iframes of the finisher to avoid this lightning attack, I think it looks interesting. Like it's nothing advanced, but I think it looks good. And it doesn't kill, but like holding the Cavalier in kind of like this T pose to set up the judgment cut, and I think it looks really good. Is this the same player? Sorry, I was looking at chat. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, really enjoying the pattern so far. Alright. Kind of like an easy way to set up backslide. I feel like the double jump there was kind of uninspired. Okay, that was cool. I don't like this music though. Okay, I really like this ecstasy. It's a classic. Yes, I don't like classics then. Okay, this is a little bit of a complaint I have. Just raw guarding the summon source like this can look a little bit too passive at times. Okay, that looked really cool. I gotta say, like, I don't like jumping to raw guard his judgment cuts, because like those are not too hard to dodge, to perfect guard. So I prefer just to big deck it, you know. And I would like some more releases in this fight, since he already even has the raw guard gauge full. I do like he has a lot of knowledge about this fight, because like he's solving Virgil's problematic things in this fight really cleanly, which are the summon swords around himself and around you. Like, those can really trip you up if you don't know what to do about them. And like, he's using some of the most efficient options to get rid of those. Like, that parry was really clean. And okay, one thing I really appreciated is that he stopped the attack, the Sin Devil Trigger combo, as soon as he realized the Verger was out of reach. So even though he missed one hit, it was the hit that he had no reaction anyway. He could have easily did the other attack, then get out of STT. So this shows like really good awareness of like, oh, okay, I dropped, so I don't need to do anything else. Like, I think this is really key for advanced. Yeah, like here, like this is the opposite of what I said just now. He shouldn't have done that last hit. Oh, I don't like the jump there. Come on, man. Just grind those raw guard practices. Got a big dick, those. That was weird jump, SDT jump. Although I do appreciate this release, even though it was a jumping release, it's always satisfying to knock him Virgil out of the fight. And boom! Okay, I really like that. Like, at first I didn't like that he jumped to raw release, but that put him in a really good position for the real impact. So like, I've come around to it. I kind of agree with the decision. I don't think it was. I don't know if it was intentional, but even so, like, it paid off a lot. I think it's really interesting that he's using Judgment a lot, not Judgment, Inferno a lot in this fight. Because Inferno is a notoriously difficult move to use against Virgil because of his teleport. So usually I would not appreciate Inferno because like it's kind of like a brain dead move to use, but Virgil is kind of counters that move really hard. So that he's still using it is really interesting. And I'm just gonna rewind a little bit so we can appreciate what's about to come. I don't know if he intended. If he knew Doppel was coming, but this was so funny. Like, not funny like in a bad way, like it's super cool. Yeah, like this fight. I think I don't remember if I said this, but boss fights in freestyle events don't show you your mastery of the character; they show you your mastery of the boss fight. And this one was really good. Like, absolutely nothing wrong with this boss fight, save like for like one or two very minor nitpicks I had about it. But then again, like I'm way more critical of my own boss fights, and this was very, very good. Yeah, such a cheeky way to finish it. Yeah, yeah, like this was really solid. Okay, Reboot Dante. Disclaimer: I have not played this game to completion, so my opinion is just all around the aesthetics and the structure, and not about the execution at all. Yeah, this is Match Killer. Oh, let him drop there. Just a second, I think my phone is ringing. No. Never mind. Okay, I really appreciate when he pulls all the enemies together and then kind of the air combos them all together. I think that looks really good. And I think his movement like improved as the fight went on. At first I thought he was like picking his targets like way too much and running away a little bit too much, but as the fight went on, he got a lot bolder, and I do appreciate that. I don't know why, but like there's kind of like a sound effect that reminds me of my phone ringing. I don't know if it's the song or the game, but it's really putting me off. Like I keep trying to like see if my phone is ringing. Let's see. Change your ringtone. Look, my ringtone is like very basic. Like there's something that reminds me of our ringtone. Oh, I got hit there. Recovered really well though. Okay, this seems like a mini boss type of enemy. Okay, that enemy's still alive. I was gonna say that I wish he went for the ads instead of the mini boss, but then he did, and so nothing to say here. Like really solid fight, looked really good. My problem with the reboot is that the story does everything in its power to piss me off. So like I have a very hard time playing that game. Right now it's Mash Killer. I like this song a lot more than the previous one. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. Virgil means our card. through chat. Okay, this seems to be like a really popular fight and among reboot players. Like I can see why. Like a lot of basic enemies, some of the more tough enemies. Like this chainsaws dudes seem to have a lot of HP. I think one problem I have with the reboot is the camera, because in the main series, I think that one of the most important things is movement, but too much movement in the reboot ends up being like really nauseating. No taunt button. To be honest, I never cared too much about the taunt button. Until they add the like functional uses to the the air taunts and whatnot. I think that that was such a good idea. Because they always felt like a little bit useless. I know they like increased style and gave you DT. But attacking did that as well, and I don't know. Like I never used the taunt button too much. I use it mostly like when I'm tired and I need a rest, and enemies are not attacking me, so then I taunt. Yeah, like they're fun, Vendries, but still, I really enjoyed that they used additional. They added additional uses for taunts. El Dante, el cazador de demonios. I love it. Is it you now, Stylized? Is it time to roast you? Time to roast you. Okay, a little drop there that could be prevented with summon swords. I like your trick up usage so far. I like this Dapu usage, especially like going for the enemies that were about to attack you. I think that looked good. And your judgment cut times are impressive as always. Okay, I would say like that was a little bit unnecessary, but then you waited to lift the enemy, so that turned into like a really good interaction. Unfortunately, like you dropped a little bit here. Okay, that was cool. Oh, I wish you had used a summon sword to keep the enemy from dropping. Minor nitpicks still look good. Yeah, okay, this is good. But then like a few drops here and there. Okay, that was a cool cat. Oh, you should have used the summons. You have to incorporate more summon swords, man, to prevent knockback or to prevent enemies from falling. Gotta get used to it. Like it's all like muscle memory. But yeah, overall really solid fight. Only minor nitpicks. Okay, this was good. This was good. Oh, the enemy. I like that the judgment cut made the enemy stand up. That was good. Okay, I like that you didn't just drop. You followed that up, so that was good. Again, like you're doing weapon switches a bit too linearly. I think one of the things that I really like doing is follow up that follow up jump with the Beowulf with a Yamato strike and Judgment Cut. I think that looks really clean, especially if you reverse it. Like that might be something you might want to consider more. Like swap the order of your weapon swap sometimes. No UI is weird. Yeah, I don't mind the no UI, but yeah, I really like this entry so far. Okay, I like that you used the round trip to control the height of the enemy. That was clever. Some jump canceling, really like it. Really like the Rising Dragon as well. Okay, I really like the knockback here. Great setup, great finish. Okay, super strong finish. I love it. I absolutely love it. Netflix, I don't know. I haven't played it. I'm probably gonna play it. I have to buy the game. Okay, really solid, really consistent. Oh, the combo skip. Okay, I really like the movement you did there. Like, you're really good at reacting to, like, weird shit that happens. And then fixing it with, like, advanced movement options. And, like, the way we used up was, like, very different. But I kind of, like, I have to take notes from you. Because you use it in a way that's very complementary to mine. Using, like, the basic combos to, like, set up, like, interesting stuff. I don't usually do that. Yeah, really solid fight again. Yeah, let's not discuss 4 versus 5 again. Like, both games have their own strengths and weaknesses. Okay, that was a cool catch. Oh, you tried to do the perfect German cut. Still, solid fight. I'm not a fan of that fight because I don't think the bats are too interesting. Okay, this is good. This is good. Really solid. Okay, I like the air stinger for navigation here and here. Okay, this was cool. Okay, here's the risk of your approach to the doppel, is that sometimes the doppel can end up doing a bunch of stuff against the air and hitting no enemies, and that looks really awkward. So yeah, like this is the first like real nagging point that I have against this entry. It's like the doppel being left to its own device. Okay, this side roll into German cut was really clean. Actually, I would prefer if you just used a Helmbreaker to finish. Would have looked a little bit more cleaner. Then again, minor nitpick. And the finishing cam looked really good. Yeah, that was not easy. Like, I'm not flaming at all. Okay, a really solid entry. Guys, I'm gonna need to take a little bit of a break because I gotta go to the bathroom. I will be right back. For now, you can enjoy the perfect misspelling, Dane. So here's a cute dog. Okay, I am back. So yeah, we saw the best stage with the trees. Static winner at the very least, absolutely. Okay, so Dante's Black, Dante Black. He asked me personally to roast the fuck out of him. So yeah, let's do this.
Devil may cry.
Dante's Black, exactly.
It's a customer with the password. They're nearby.
Hmm.
What should we do?
Okay. DMC2 Dante. I don't agree with the gem cancel out of that first pattern, but okay. Okay, I like the static choice of like dashing under the enemy to lift again. Okay, it was a really small thing. I really like how you use the gunslinger, the honeycomb fire, or is it too soon? I don't remember. To hit the enemy that was about to attack him. I think that that was really clever and shows good awareness. Yeah, like this is the same pattern he used before, so like you can see like it's pretty down to muscle memory. I think that overusing patterns like can get a little bit repetitive. So let's see if he uses that a lot more. Okay, this was good. I think he took a little bit too long to stinger there. Minor nitpick. Okay, this was a variation of that pattern. Still good. Oh, got hit there. Okay, LTT stinger because of course. Gotta rage it a little bit. Okay, I like his use of friction to re-engage with the enemy after he killed the enemy in the air. Not friction, this is Killer Bee, right? Yeah, his use of Killer Bee. Oh, to sometime. Thank you, Firestar. He's showing like really good recovery when he kills the enemy midair. So props to him. Oh, full house. Okay, my bad then. Okay, I do not agree with including Blitz. I think, for the same reason I don't agree with including Fury Fights in freestyle tournaments, they just kill the pace. Like, they're way too slow to kill. But yeah, like, the first fight was really good. Yeah, the pacing was great. I do agree. By the way, you gotta appreciate that at least someone submitted DMC to you, right? Okay, I like the Royal Guard here against the kind of like the rebound effect you get from attacking the Blitz. So that was clever. But yeah, like this is what I'm saying. Like it can look too passive. You can look a little bit too passive when doing this fight. Okay, some distortion here. Okay, the release was cheeky. Yeah, fair, vendors, completely fair. Ninety chances of go wrong. Yeah. Also, like, not related to the gameplay, but I think Ruben Langdon's voice was so much higher pitch in 4 than it is in 5. Yeah, like here, like he's showing like really good knowledge of the boss fight and staying there a long time, and using like the trickster really well. Not a lot of use of inertia, but still. Like he uses attacks as movements really well. I think. Exactly, by foot. Okay, I like that he caught the real impact as the enemy was not vulnerable. I think that was cool. Big laser. Vendor is such a cool weapon. And the distortion. And kill. Really good boss fight.
You can stay and die, or you can walk your ugly ass back through that gate. It's your call, pal.
Can just impact at any time, yeah. And can even distortion. So yeah, kind of broken. We had Tatsumaki, yeah, it did have a Tatsu.
That's a letdown. I was hoping for a bit more than just a few sparks.
Yeah, true. Destiny. Though they look really cool. Yeah, really solid entry from Dante Black. Oh, this is still him? Or another player? No, another. Oh, this is Elvis. Elvis. I have one thing to say. How the fuck did you get to this level in such a short amount of time? It is unreal. Like you're using the knockback canceling from Bringer Knuckle really well. The caliber jump canceling is on point. Like you have a really good like you don't drop often. Fucking unreal, man. Jump canceling the double down, which is like always looked really good. Even using shuffle for the iframes to evade attacks, man. Like really, really solid. Oh, I love that you managed to grab there. I thought you were gonna miss.
Dante, I'm gonna go too. Why don't you sit this
Exactly, Vendris. Really exciting stuff.
dead weight again?
Um,
I've got all the power I need, right here.
okay, I think I remember this fight. Yeah, I only have one thing about this fight, and that I don't agree with the selection. You should have played Son of Sparta, not DMD. I think these enemies take way too long to kill on DMD. I kind of hurt the pacing. I think Son of Sparta would fit better. Yeah, like the low ceiling can be a challenge as well, and especially like when the camera gets behind the pillars can get annoying as well. Oh, this is on. Oh, yeah. I was thinking of another player. I'm sorry. Yeah, like that fight was good. My bad. I was definitely like I was remembering because another player did that fight in DMD. I apologize, Elvis. Yeah, like your users of GPO1 is really solid. Even the Kino drop there. And jump canceling with Bringer Knuckle, like, man, this is so solid. Then again, I really apologize about that DMD mishap. Okay, I like that he used the iframes from DT to avoid the charging attack from Antenora. Oh, that was clean, that was clean. That was so clean. I love how you killed that bat. Yeah, the kill cam was a bit weird, not gonna lie, but the fight itself was really solid. I kinda wish you went for a buster there. Then again, like nothing wrong with just using the gunshot. Solid, solid. Are you on console? Oh, that Payline jump cancel. Oh, I see. But this is like the special edition, right? Because this was like turbo. Oh, no turbo. Interesting. Okay, I like that you switch targets there. Oh, you were trying to jump cancel that. I know it didn't pay off, but still. Yeah, I think I'm very conflicted about this fight because like I generally don't like scissors too much. Because sometimes fights against scissors can drag. Although like you carried yourself during the fight really well, I like your jump cancels were on point. So yeah, like no slight against it. Very solid, very solid. Yeah, Elvis, congratulations on your progress. Like, again, really solid progress. Keep going. Oh, you wanted caliber? Ah, that happens. Oh, this fight! I remember this fight took forever. I think like Dante in 4 is so hard to make like well-paced fights, just because his overall damage is so low. Like he has a couple of really strong moves, but his average is like not that great. His average DPS. So sometimes fights can drag a lot. Yeah, like his defense is on point. Okay, that was cool. Then again, like this enemies, like they run away from you so much, like kind of messes with the pace. DMC for Dante scares you. Exactly, Nello. Like I think Dante like was a little bit more balanced damage-wise. That had his overall damage a little buffed, but didn't have like something as stupid as distortion real impact. What is this enemy called? Is this the Faust? Or is that another enemy? Okay, jump castings are on point here. But sadly, like, this fight is already dragging a little bit too much. Okay, this is fast. Again, like, his defense is on point. Oh, the others are Mephistos. Oh, I'm sorry about the noise outside. I live in front of a very noisy street. Yeah, no. Okay, the editing here was fun, but that fight just dragged for way too long. If I just don't agree with the choice of the fight. If he had, they had gone with more fights with like more enemy variety, I think it would have been a more solid entry. Like, the gameplay was there, obviously very skilled. But yeah, I just thought it dragged a little bit too much. Okay, who's this? Wait, did I just not see the name? Is this the same person? Okay, apparently it's the same person. Ah, okay. Okay, the editing there was really good. Yeah. Good, Jacob. See ya. Okay, I like that release. Oh, that was good. Okay, that was good. See, like, short fights. Like, the latter half of the video was so much better. Okay, I like the release. I like that the releases like crosses around the shielded enemies. But yeah, like, not much to judge here. Like, this is like so much more entertaining, and it fully like shows the competence of the player without dragging. Yeah, the technical play is there. Like, not a lot of drops, like a couple, but I think it's really hard to not drop at all when playing DMC4. Like, that's pretty much expected of advanced. Oh, I like that judgment cut finish. But this part was really good. Yeah, Vendors, absolutely. Yeah, exactly, Nello. Yeah, like really impressive. And here we have Cryo, everyone's favorite boss fight. Unironically, actually. People love this boss fight. No, it's not Krato, it's Credo. And... No, he's not Nico's dad. He's Kiria's brother, I think. Yeah, absolutely black. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, thank you, Vendrix Agnes. I was forgetting his name. Oh, got hit there, unfortunate. Nice release. Okay, I really like how he used aerial rave, and it looked like Dante was individually slashing the swords off around himself, so it was really cool. That's my cover. I would say Virgil 2 in DMC3 is the best boss in the series. So how have you been though? I really like the editing there. It's like, this is the best boss. Urizen 17 the best. I like Urizen 17. He gets too much shit. Although I do dislike his tendency to keep backflipping all the time in phase 2. That's annoying. Curse Helicopter is the best boss in the series, I do agree. You did this on purpose, ending one entry and starting in the next. Okay, Fallen. Image. Oh, I hate how you can never predict how the serpents are gonna knock the enemy around. Sometimes goes back to you, sometimes not. It's like an entire weapon of men in the red. Okay, some trick sorting here. Trick sort. Nice. Rue, impact. With the distortion there. Nice. Men Lucifer, yeah. Suitcase. I like how he hit the pin, stopped the enemy from retaliating. That was clever. Yeah, that was good. I don't like the camera here, there with the enemy right in front of Dante. Aesthetic choice. Several DMC browsers Zagra's reason. Oh, some inertia there? Okay, that was cool. Oh, I got hit there. Unfortunate. DMC 1 tournament when? Let's go! So learn 1. I do not know how to play 1. It's been ages since I played it. Like, I only did like 1 playthrough. The real DMC starts at DMC 2, agreed. Best game in the series. Although, unironically, I think it's the best speedrun of the series. It's the one I enjoy watching the most. Just because they heavily use Imagine form. And that's so nerve-wracking. Okay, nice release there. Music. Okay. Yeah, Piper, you should. Like, the MC2 speedrunning is really entertaining. Like, if anyone knows Cosmic, the Cosmic, he started running with the MC2 actually. So I thought that was interesting. MC2 tournament win. Speedrun talk time. Not a lot, because I'm not a speedrunner, so I don't have a lot to talk about it. So I just like mention it in passing. Okay, that was good. That was really good. Use the Lucifer pins. So yeah, like that combo at the start was really good, but then like he kind of dropped in consistency after that. I don't know if he got tired or something, but yeah, like this encounter was super inconsistent in my opinion. Okay, okay. Getting back into it, I see. Oh, unfortunate. That super armor. Oh, and it ended. Okay. Okay, so Fawan gotta work on the consistency. Like the picks were really cool, but gotta work on that consistency.
Guess I get to see it with my own eyes.
Exactly, Cruz.
I am power.
Without strength, you can't protect anything.
I like the edit here.
I know that. day, if our
And
position
the tour, someone was supposed to fix that. Oh shit.
would our fates be different?
Oh, like the parry? Okay, Grisines? I don't know how this name is pronounced, I'm sorry. Okay, consistency in the jump cancelling up until this point. Okay, a lot of spatial awareness, this is good. And the parry, let's see what he does. Okay. Okay, I like that, I like it. Mixing some ground and the raw guard inertia. Okay, nice fix, nice fix. Super solid, nothing to say about it. I like going like way high up with the Cavalier like that. My only slight against it is that sometimes his jump canceling can be a little bit slow. But like that can be fixed like with a little bit more practice. His ideas with his structure like super solid. Okay, I like it, I like it. Okay, like that he didn't chase the enemy, he knocked away with the shotgun. One small slight I have against him is that sometimes his jump cancelling patterns can look a little bit too static. But other than that, okay, this is cool, this is cool. Nice setup for the real impact. I would have liked him to actually use forearms to prevent the enemy from dropping. But still, like, really cool, really cool. Oh, I like that, I like that. Oh, just like that. Oh, that was cool, that was cool. Oh, the enemy died too soon. The enemy that was unfortunate. The enemy died too soon. But this was really cool. Really solid entry. Oh, it's you, Pipefoot? Okay, really cool. I'm really enjoying it. Good job, man. Okay, the Fuku there. Oh, I like that, I like that. I love your ecstasy usage, Pipefoot. Yeah, exactly, Abdullah. I kinda wish you followed that Inferno up with something. Oh, I like that hitbox there. Oh, nice finish. Really solid, really solid. Elvis, you're proof of a different character, okay? Really cool entry. Okay. Video. See some Virgil. In a while. Neo Nero. Oh, it's not Neo Nero, it's RGB Nero. Oh, that's Macabre, it's you. Solid, solid. Really good movement. Great awareness of enemy positions. Oh, that was cool, that was cool. Oh, I love that, how it knocked the enemy from attacking you. Oh, I like the trick up. Jump cancelling is on point. Really cool, really cool. Okay, I didn't like how you were doing the combo on nothing, but you fixed it really quickly. Okay, kick 14. Nice finish, nice finish. Nah, White Slash is cool, man. White Slash is cool. Okay, perfect German cut there. Oh, I like how that caught. I think you used Summon Swords a little bit too much there. Alright, a little bit of juggling. Oh, I like that cancel! Okay, that was cool, that was clean. Yeah, like your movement is really good, and your flow is also pretty excellent. Really solid entry. Yeah, absolutely, Nello, absolutely. This fight is so popular. I love how you jump canceled out of that combo, like you did it again just now. Like, I don't know why, but it's something I never thought of doing. It's so clever. I gotta try doing that. Oh, I like that you use the Summon Sword to cancel the knockback from Air Raid 1. Oh, this was cool, this was cool. I like it. And the trick down JDC. Oh, this was cool, this was clean. Oh, this was so clean. Yeah, overall, I really appreciate your entry, man. It's super, super good. We finish with the perfectly fair and balanced move.
Let's settle this. Dante.
Oh, alright. Okay. Oh, I love how slow this is. Like, it's so funny. This is Dance Macabre. No, like, it's so funny. Like, I really like how slow that was. Okay. Oh, I like the movement there. Oh, I like the side rolls to dodge. This looks so aesthetically pleasing. I really like it. Oh, I love how you did a high time without holding, because you were gonna knock the enemy up. Like a small thing. I hate about this fight where it's very much a okay, you can attack me now fight. Okay, again with this. That was cool. Okay, nice follow-up. Oh, I like that. I like that stinger into Yamato roll high time. I like the summon swords that you use there. Like, were not super like effective and didn't do anything to Dante, but aesthetically they were cool. Oh, is Nello leaking information? Okay, CD, you have unlimited SDT on. Okay, this looks cool. This looks really cool. Yeah, Elvis. Move this player to expert? I think it's on the verge of expert. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Nello. Just gotta merge them both. Perform the fusion dance. Okay, that was cool. You tried to do that judgment cut before. You ended up tricking. Exactly, Vendors. Yeah, I can see that. The event was really stacked. Get the potardas, it's time. We are really solid Dante fight. Although I'm kind of sad that you didn't use your RGB Nero. But yeah, this was the event. Let me turn back to my face cam. I am significantly looking more tired. No, that's my cover. No. Like, your entry was really good. A lot of very, very good entries. So I have to thank the OCW staff for organizing the event, and all the players who submitted, and now everyone who's here watching my opinions on the entries. And I don't think I'm gonna do expert and elite tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do that on Saturday, but I'm gonna post the stream on YouTube, same scheme as now, with some with at least like 6 hours in at least 6 hours in advance. The coming down thing. I just get to have white hair. Yeah, no, yeah. Although one thing I want to say is I'm not gonna analyze my own entry when it comes to expert, just because I want to do my entry in a separate stream. Because also want to show some of the stuff I used in gameplay. Show it to you guys how it's used. So yeah. No 50 minutes of premieres in this watch along. So for those who don't know, I kind of messed up. I submitted a video that had a copyright entry that messed up the entire stream. So we had to watch each individual entry as a premiere. So yeah, my bad. So this might be a good opportunity to watch everything together. So yeah, during expert, we're gonna skip my entry, which is gonna be done in a separate day. But other than that, this was tonight's stream. I hope you all had fun. I certainly had a lot of fun analyzing it all. And if I said anything stupid, feel free to comment in the VOD and roast me. Because I'm really bad at keeping up with chat, so something might have gotten lost. That said, have a fantastic end of week and a fantastic weekend afterwards. I'm Smoke, and also don't forget to subscribe and join the Discord, join OCW's Discord, and like the stream and all that good stuff. Thank you, Nello. So yeah, see you all soon.